Have you ever wondered how many brilliant ideas never see the light of day due to self-doubt? Studies show that nearly 70% of people experience imposter syndrome, limiting their potential and stifling their success. Thought mastery is designed to dismantle these mental barriers, linking the art of expert-level thinking with the Brainpower Blueprint's mission of empowerment. This 9-chapter journey will combine insights from neuroplasticity, the science of habit formation, and the strength of resilient self-belief into a practical and actionable blueprint. I invite you to apply these concepts in your daily life, allowing your future self to narrate a new success story. Remember, meaningful change begins the moment you turn the page. Thought Mastery, compiled and published by Brainpower Blueprint. Chapter 1, The Power of Thought. What if the key to unlocking your potential lies hidden within the very thoughts you entertain each day? Our mind acts as the architect of our reality, sculpting our beliefs and behaviors with each passing moment. Understanding the profound impact of our thoughts is the first step toward transforming our lives and achieving lasting success. In this chapter, we will delve into the incredible power of thought, how it shapes our perceptions, influences our choices, and determines the paths we traverse. By opening the door to this knowledge, we empower ourselves to rewrite the narratives that have long defined us. As we embark on this exploration, it's crucial to recognize that thoughts are not mere fleeting concepts. They are potent forces that can elevate us or inhibit our growth. Research reveals that our brains are remarkably adaptable, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. This means that we can train our minds to preferentially engage in constructive thinking, thereby fostering a healthy mindset. Imagine a time when you felt overwhelmed by self-doubt before a significant life event, such as a job interview or a presentation. It's likely that those nerves stemmed from the thoughts swirling in your mind, often centered on fear and insecurity. In contrast, picture yourself preparing for that same event with a mindset of confidence and optimism, fueled by the affirming thoughts you choose to embrace. This shift can significantly alter not just your performance, but the very experience itself, transforming anxiety into opportunity. Consider the story of a friend who once felt entrapped in a pattern of negative self-talk. Despite being talented and hardworking, she constantly questioned her abilities, driven by a perpetual fear of failure. It wasn't until she consciously sought to alter her thought patterns that she began to witness a difference. By cultivating self-affirmations and surrounding herself with positive influences, she embarked on a remarkable journey of self-discovery. Gradually, she learned not just to silence her inner critic, but to replace it with a supportive voice that celebrated her progress. As a result, she unlocked new opportunities and experiences previously overshadowed by her limiting beliefs. This transformation highlights our ability to shape our realities through intentional thought modifications. As you read this, it's essential to realize that you too possess the power to alter your thought patterns. The narratives you tell yourself hold immense sway over your life. Every moment unfolds an opportunity to embrace constructive thoughts, replacing self-doubt with belief in your capabilities. Remember, thoughts are not merely reflections of reality. They are active agents in constructing it. Shifting from a fixed mindset to one that promotes growth and possibility is not only attainable, but imperative for lasting change. Today marks your first step toward breaking free from self-imposed limitations. The power of thought is not a simple notion reserved for motivational speakers. It is a foundational truth that can bring profound change when integrated into daily life. Acknowledging this power is your invitation to redefine your relationship with your mind, allowing you to cultivate a space of positivity, hope, and ambition. Embrace this journey with an open heart, for the real transformation begins with the recognition that your thoughts can fuel your aspirations rather than diminish them. As you move forward, remember, the story of your life is yours to write, one thought at a time. Transform your relationship with your thoughts by intentionally rewriting your narrative, recognizing the patterns that limit you, and embracing empowering beliefs. Take a moment to consider how your mindset influences your actions and shapes your reality. The reality is that our thoughts dictate our reactions and behavior. When you decide to take control of your internal dialogue, you foster an environment ripe for growth and change. This process begins with mindfulness, an awareness of your thought patterns as they arise throughout the day. Listen to the words you tell yourself. Observe them without judgment. Next, practice intentional reframing, an active effort to transform negative self-talk into empowering affirmations. When a limiting thought crops up, pause and challenge it. Ask yourself if it truly reflects your potential or if it's simply a conditioned response. Replace thoughts like, "I can't do this," with, "I am capable of learning this." This simple yet powerful shift narrows the gap between your current state and your desired goals. As you repeat this reframing process, you will notice significant changes in your overall disposition, progressing from doubt to empowerment. Finally, commit to consistent practices that nurture this mindset. Engage in activities that inspire you, whether it's reading empowering literature, journaling about your triumphs, or surrounding yourself with encouragement from supportive friends. Each time you choose to reinforce this healthier dialogue, you are wiring your brain for success. Through this 3-step blueprint, you begin to create a new mental landscape, guiding you toward the life you truly desire. As we continue, let's explore the art of cultivating a nurturing environment for your thoughts. Your external surroundings impact your mindset just as much as your internal dialogue does. Imagine living in a space filled with negativity, where criticism reigns and growth is stifled. In contrast, envision an environment brimming with support, understanding, and positive reinforcement. These influences encourage constructive thinking and foster resilience. Engage with sources of inspiration, whether by joining communities that motivate you or consuming content that uplifts and challenges you in the best possible ways. Reflect on the company you keep. Your circle of influence plays a pivotal role in shaping your mindset. Surrounding yourself with those who inspire and challenge you not only propels you forward, but also reminds you of your potential when self-doubt creeps in. When you witness others thriving, it ignites hope and ambition within yourself. Make a conscious effort to engage with those who foster a growth mindset, as they can greatly influence your belief in your abilities. Embracing the power of your thoughts will not happen overnight. It's a process. As you experiment with these principles, practice patience and self-compassion. Understand that transforming your mindset is a journey, not a sprint. Some days will feel easier than others, and that's perfectly okay. Progress often comes in waves, intertwining moments of exhilaration with periods of introspection. Embrace this ebb and flow as part of the transformation. As you step into this new chapter of life, carry with you the awareness that the thoughts you entertain are the seeds of your reality. Cultivation begins with conscious decision-making. Remember, every time you reclaim your thoughts from negativity, every time you replace fear with possibility, you are stepping closer to the life you desire. Give yourself permission not just to dream of success, but to actively pursue it, with the understanding that your mindset is a catalyst for change. Open your heart and mind to this journey, and allow it to empower you as you walk boldly into your future. Consider the inspiring story of Maya, a young artist who once struggled to embrace her unique style. Initially, she often compared her work to renowned artists on social media, feeling defeated when her own creations didn't measure up. However, Maya realized that these comparisons were limiting her potential. Embracing a growth mindset, she began viewing feedback as a valuable tool for improvement rather than criticism. She started participating in local art workshops, seeking constructive criticism and learning new techniques. As she adopted this new perspective, her skills flourished, and so did her confidence. Eventually, Maya held her own gallery exhibition, celebrating not just her art but her remarkable journey of growth, proving that resilience and an open mind can transform dreams into reality. To encourage personal growth and self-application, consider these reflective prompts. How might you begin to reframe a limiting belief that has held you back in the past? Reflect on the language you use when thinking about your abilities. What positive affirmations can you adopt to replace negative self-talk? Finally, how might you create a supportive environment that nurtures your growth mindset? Take time to consider the relationships, resources, and experiences in your life that can inspire you as you cultivate a more empowered perspective. Engaging with these questions can help you identify actionable steps toward embracing a mindset that opens doors to new possibilities. Your thoughts are the blueprint for your reality. By rewiring your mindset, you can ignite the potential within you. Remember, embracing a growth mindset is not just about dreaming. It's about taking actionable steps to cultivate the kind of thinking that leads to transformative change. As you reflect on the power of thought, know that this journey opens the door to endless possibilities for personal development and success. As we transition into the next chapter, get ready to uncover the art of shifting mental paradigms. Exploring how to challenge outdated beliefs will empower you to reconstruct your worldview in empowering ways. And as always, if you're finding value in this journey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, to stay connected and continue igniting your path toward lifelong success. Your future self will thank you. Chapter 2: Shifting Mental Paradigms. Have you ever felt constricted by beliefs that dictate how far you can go? The truth is, many of us unknowingly confine ourselves within mental boundaries set by outdated paradigms. In this chapter, we will delve into the transformative power of shifting these mental constructs, allowing you to break free from perspectives that limit potential. By reassessing how you interpret your experiences and beliefs, you open the door to new opportunities and growth. This shift isn't merely about thinking differently. It's a fundamental rewiring of your cognitive framework, one that can significantly enhance your approach to life's challenges. Understanding the mechanics of mental paradigms is vital for personal transformation. A paradigm is essentially the mental lens through which you view the world. It shapes your thoughts, behaviors, and choices. However, paradigms can become tangled in outdated narratives, creating a barrier to true progress. Studies in psychology highlight that when individuals challenge their mental frameworks, they often experience remarkable breakthroughs in creativity and problem-solving. For example, consider the journey of a young entrepreneur who was paralyzed by the belief that failure equated to personal inadequacy. It wasn't until she reframed her understanding of failure as an essential stepping stone to success that she began to flourish. Each setback became an opportunity for learning, not a deterrent. Her story exemplifies how a shift in mindset can catalyze growth, sparking innovative solutions and new pathways toward achieving her goals. As you reflect on this concept, think about the paradigms that have taken root in your mind. Are there beliefs that limit your potential, anchored in past experiences or societal expectations? Examine the stories you've told yourself about your capabilities or the paths you're willing to pursue. Perhaps you've internalized a message that pursuing a creative endeavor isn't practical, which has kept you from exploring your passion. Acknowledge these limiting beliefs as mere constructs. They do not define your reality. When you look beyond these mental barriers, you create space for new narratives imbued with possibility and strength. To facilitate this paradigm shift, actively engage your mind in the process of questioning. Challenge long-held beliefs by asking yourself, what if I viewed this differently? This simple question opens the door to a world of potential. For instance, if you view criticism as a threat, consider how it might actually serve as a guide to improvement. Embracing the idea that feedback is not a reflection of your worth, but rather a tool for growth can completely transform your relationship with yourself and your work. By flipping the script, you redefine how you approach challenges. In recognizing that mental paradigms can either empower or constrain you, remember that you hold the pen to your own narrative. Your thoughts are not static. They can evolve based on your choices and experiences. As you embark on this journey to shift your paradigms, know that every step you take leads to a broader horizon, rich with opportunities, insights, and potential for success. Understand that embracing this transformative process isn't just about altering thoughts. It's about choosing to ignite a newfound belief in your abilities and potential. Imagine how your life could change if you let go of limiting beliefs and fully embrace new possibilities. Identify the beliefs that hold you back, question their validity, and consciously replace them with empowering thoughts. These 3 foundational steps can act as your guiding light on the journey to shifting your mental paradigms. The process starts with awareness. Recognizing the thought patterns that restrict your growth allows you to pinpoint exactly what needs to change. Next, when you question these beliefs, you create space for new insights and opportunities. Finally, by actively choosing to replace negative narratives with uplifting affirmations, you establish a mindset that propels you forward. As you dive deeper into this blueprint, consider the profound ways your environment influences your mental paradigms. Your surroundings, be it your physical space or the people you interact with, play a crucial role in shaping your thoughts. Create an environment that cultivates positivity and growth by surrounding yourself with motivational resources. Engage with books, podcasts, or communities that resonate with your desire for development. If you're consistently exposed to limiting beliefs within your social circle, it might be time to expand your connections. Seek out those who inspire you and challenge you to think beyond your current limits. This can serve as a vibrant catalyst for shifting your mindset, as fresh perspectives often illuminate pathways that we may be blind to within our established paradigms. The experiences you engage in also greatly contribute to reshaping your mindset. Step outside your comfort zone and embrace challenges that encourage you to confront your biases and ideas. Whether it's taking a course in a subject that excites you or volunteering for new responsibilities at work, these experiences enrich your understanding of your potential while broadening your horizons. Remember that growth often happens when we stretch ourselves, embracing discomfort as a sign of impending transformation. As you immerse yourself in new avenues, observe how your perceptions shift. Each experience adds to the tapestry of your thoughts, allowing you to weave together a more empowering outlook that fosters resilience and achievement. Now, let's look at an illustrative example of this transformation through a story. Meet James, a middle-aged professional who, for years, believed he was too old to pursue his dream of becoming a chef. This limiting belief continually held him back, making him comfortable yet frustrated in his job. One day, he overheard a conversation about a local cooking class welcoming all ages. James decided to challenge the belief that age defined his potential and enrolled in the class. As he immersed himself in the cooking world, he discovered not just the joy of creating meals, but also a vibrant community of fellow food enthusiasts, many of whom shared their stories of reinvention. This newfound perspective allowed James to recognize that his passion was not constrained by age. Instead, it was a source of energy and inspiration. This breakthrough moment exemplifies how questioning and shifting mental paradigms can unveil possibilities you never knew existed. As you embark on this journey to shift your paradigms, remember the importance of persistence and openness. Embrace the process and don't shy away from discomfort, as it often precedes growth. As you replace limiting beliefs with empowering thoughts, cultivate a mindset that celebrates possibility and resilience. Each thought you nurture contributes to the new mental foundation you are building, allowing you to approach life with a fresh lens. Focus on the idea that transformation is ongoing and every small shift in perception can lead to monumental change. Your journey toward redefining your paradigms begins now. Commit to it, and watch as it ushers in possibilities you once thought unattainable. With each deliberate choice, you pave a path toward an empowered future filled with promise and opportunity. Consider Emma, a dedicated school teacher who always dreamed of writing a novel. For years, she shelved that aspiration, believing her style was not polished enough to compete with established authors. However, after attending a local writing workshop, Emma encountered fellow writers who shared their struggles and triumphs. Inspired by their growth-oriented mindsets, she decided to confront her limiting belief head-on. Emma committed to writing a few pages each day, welcoming feedback and criticism as tools for improvement, rather than signs of inadequacy. Over time, her writing flourished, and she ultimately published her first novel, receiving heartfelt praise. Emma's journey illustrates how embracing a growth mindset can transform fear into action, enabling dreams to become reality. To foster self-application and encourage deeper reflection, Consider these prompts. How might you identify a limiting belief in your life that prevents you from pursuing your passions? Reflect on the narratives you tell yourself and explore their origins. How might you challenge that belief by gathering evidence of your strengths or past successes? Finally, how might you actively engage with a new community or experience that pushes you beyond your comfort zone? Embracing these questions will help you unlock a growth-oriented mindset, allowing you to turn obstacles into opportunities for growth and transformation. Your beliefs are the blueprint that shapes your reality. By shifting your mental paradigms, you can ignite your path to limitless possibilities. Remember, the power to reshape your thoughts rests in your hands, and each intentional choice serves to rewire your mindset for success. As we turn to the next chapter, get ready to explore the transformative process of breaking limiting beliefs that hold you back from reaching your full potential. This journey promises to equip you with the tools to dismantle barriers and harness your true capabilities. If you're enjoying this transformative journey, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, and let's continue unlocking your extraordinary potential together. Chapter 3. Breaking Limiting Beliefs. What if the only thing standing between you and your dreams is a series of self-imposed limitations? Many of us unknowingly build walls around our aspirations, fortified by the beliefs we've internalized throughout our lives. In this chapter, we will uncover how to dismantle those limiting beliefs and free ourselves from the constraints that hinder our growth. Recognizing these beliefs is the first essential step toward transformation and empowerment, allowing you to step confidently into a world of potential and opportunity. When we think of limiting beliefs, it's important to understand their origin and impact on our lives. These beliefs often originate from past experiences, societal pressures, or the well-meaning but misguided voices of others. Research shows that limiting beliefs can significantly impact performance and decision-making. For example, a study highlighted that individuals who believed their intelligence was fixed, an idea commonly perpetuated during childhood, tended to shy away from challenges because they feared failure. In contrast, those who adopted a growth mindset, viewing intelligence as something that could be developed, were more likely to embrace challenges and see setbacks as opportunities for improvement. Imagine the story of Alex, a talented musician who grew up in an environment where pursuing art was often dismissed as unrealistic. Consequently, as he matured, he absorbed the belief that success in music was reserved for those with natural talent. This crippling belief led him to abandon his passion, believing that he lacked the inherent skill needed to thrive. However, everything changed when Alex attended an art festival where he observed fellow musicians share their struggles and hard-earned victories. Through their insightful discussions, he began to recognize that there's no single path to success, and that dedication often outweighs raw talent. Over time, he found the courage to challenge his limiting belief and decided to commit to his passion once more. As he began practicing diligently and performing regularly, not only did his skills improve, but so did his confidence. He learned that pursuing his passion was not only possible but deeply fulfilling. Breaking free from limitations requires an intentional commitment to confront and challenge those beliefs. Begin by identifying a belief that has hindered you, perhaps linked to your skills, abilities, or even your worthiness of success. Acknowledge that just because you may have held on to this belief for years does not make it true. Engage in self-reflection to understand how this belief has shaped your decisions and prevented you from embracing opportunities. Once you've recognized the belief, question its origin and validity. Ask yourself what evidence exists to support this belief, and importantly, what evidence exists to refute it. This reframing can cultivate an empowering mindset, allowing you to reinterpret past experiences positively. Instead of seeing your history of failure as a confirmation of your inadequacies, envision it as a foundational step toward growth and learning. Each setback carries valuable lessons. Embrace them. Remember, the stories you tell yourself about your capabilities hold significant power. By choosing to pursue new narratives that celebrate resilience and growth, you empower yourself to break down barriers. The day you start reshaping your self-talk and dismantling those long-standing beliefs is the day you start building bridges to your aspirations, opening a world filled with greater possibilities, just waiting to be explored. Identify your limiting beliefs, challenge their validity, and replace them with empowering narratives. This concise blueprint serves as a roadmap to help you dismantle those internal barriers. Begin by exploring the beliefs that are obstacles to your growth. Engage in self-inquiry and honestly assess how these thoughts have affected your life and decision-making. Next, question their credibility by seeking evidence that contradicts these beliefs. Remember, just because you've held these thoughts for years doesn't mean they are unchangeable truths. Finally, abandon the narratives that confine you and replace them with supportive, optimistic affirmations that promote resilience and possibility. As you work through this process, recognize that transforming limiting beliefs is not a one-time event. It's a continuous journey. Everyday encounters provide opportunities to reinforce your newfound mindset. Each time you face a challenge or experience self-doubt, return to this blueprint. Use it as a tool to guide you back to empowerment and proactive growth. The courage to confront your fears and beliefs takes practice. But with every step, you will find yourself closer to a version of you that thrives on challenge rather than retreating in the face of it. Think of Jenna, a budding entrepreneur once paralyzed by doubt about her abilities to lead a successful business. For years, she convinced herself that she wasn't cut out to be a leader, viewing her introverted nature as a barrier to effective management. However, after attending a personal development seminar, Jenna began recognizing that leadership exists in numerous forms. Inspired by stories of successful introverts, she took the alignment of her personal strengths and reframed her beliefs about what it means to be an effective leader. Instead of viewing her introversion as a weakness, she embraced it as a unique advantage that fosters deeper connections with her team. Adopting this new mindset empowered Jenna to take action. She implemented collaborative practices that encouraged team input, giving her confidence as a leader, while simultaneously allowing others to shine. As Jenna reframed her beliefs and stepped into her identity as a leader, she found herself blossoming in ways she never thought possible. Each small win, from facilitating discussions to showcasing team achievements, reinforced her new self-perception. She began appreciating not only her ability to lead, but also the value of her authentic self, driving her towards incredible results in her entrepreneurial endeavors. It's essential to remember that breaking limiting beliefs isn't about fabricating positivity or ignoring challenges. Instead, it's about coming to terms with your inner dialogue and reshaping it to enable rather than hinder. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and harness the energy from those victories to fuel your journey. The more you affirm your growth over time, the more resilient and confident you will become. Empowerment lies in understanding that you can rewrite your narrative by confronting beliefs that once defined you. As you reflect on this, consider how you can incorporate these practices into your daily routine. Perhaps you might create a journal dedicated to reflecting on your experiences, recording instances in which you challenged limiting beliefs, and noting personal wins. Surround yourself with affirmations or positive messages that resonate deeply and remind you of your evolving narrative. Shifting your mindset requires persistence, but every moment you spend working on yourself brings you closer to embracing the powerful possibilities that await you. This commitment will not only illuminate your path, but also inspire others to embark on their journeys of self-discovery and liberation. Meet Ben, an aspiring athlete who longed to qualify for a competitive marathon but faced constant setbacks due to his previous health issues. Instead of succumbing to self-doubt, he chose to adopt a growth mindset. Recognizing that his past struggles didn't define his future potential, Ben set incremental goals, such as improving his running distance by just 1 mile a week. He embraced every challenge as an opportunity to learn, seeking advice from seasoned runners and nutritionists. With each training session, Ben celebrated small victories, fostering resilience in the face of obstacles. His perseverance paid off when, after a year of dedicated effort, he successfully crossed the finish line of his first marathon. Ben's journey exemplifies how embracing challenges can lead to extraordinary achievements. To enhance self-application and personal exploration, consider these reflective prompts. How might you identify a belief that has held you back from pursuing your goals, and what steps can you take to challenge its truth? Reflect on past experiences where you felt limited by your thoughts. What evidence can you find to counter that belief? How might you create an action plan to replace this limiting belief with a supportive affirmation that encourages you to embrace new challenges? Engaging with these questions can help you uncover pathways to empowerment and inspire meaningful change in your life. Your beliefs shape your reality, and by breaking free from limiting narratives, you can ignite the potential within you. Remember, each step you take to challenge these beliefs rewires your mindset for success, creating a blueprint for a more empowered life. As we move into the next chapter, prepare to explore the transformative practice of cultivating positive habits that support your growth and well-being. If you're finding value in this journey of self-discovery, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where we'll continue unlocking the powerful tools for personal transformation together. Embrace this journey, for the best version of yourself is waiting to emerge. Chapter 4. Cultivating Positive Habits. Have you ever wondered how small, consistent actions can lead to monumental change? The truth is, cultivating positive habits is the foundation upon which sustainable growth is built. In this chapter, we will explore how these habits serve not only to enhance your daily life, but also to create a ripple effect that transforms your overall mindset. By consciously establishing habits that align with your goals, you set the stage for ongoing personal development and success. Imagine the power of integrating intentional actions into your routine, sparking motivation and reinforcing the vision you have for your life. As we delve deeper into the realm of positive habits, consider how they provide a structure for navigating life's inevitable ups and downs. Studies in behavioral psychology show that the act of making small, incremental changes can dramatically influence personal growth and productivity. Research indicates that people who focus on consistently improving just one habit at a time are more likely to succeed than those who attempt to overhaul their entire routine all at once. For example, if you were to focus on drinking more water daily rather than trying to adopt numerous health practices simultaneously, you're likely to find more success and feel invigorated in the process. This focused approach lays the groundwork for further positive changes, creating a cycle of success and growth that feeds off itself. Consider the story of Maria, a busy professional and mother who found herself overwhelmed by her daily responsibilities. Juggling work and family life left little room for self-care, and Maria struggled with feelings of exhaustion and frustration. One day, she decided to focus on just one habit: making her bed each morning. This seemingly small act provided her with a sense of accomplishment to start her day. Gradually, Maria expanded her practice, incorporating additional positive habits such as taking a short walk during her lunch break and dedicating 10 minutes to mindfulness meditation at night. These simple changes started a transformative journey. As she embraced these new routines, her energy levels increased, and her overall outlook on life improved dramatically. By committing to small, manageable changes, Maria rewired her daily experience, demonstrating how fostering positive habits can elevate one's life in profound ways. When cultivating positive habits, it's essential to remember that the journey is ongoing. Every day presents new opportunities to either reinforce or disrupt your habits. So approach this process with a sense of curiosity and compassion. Ask yourself, what habits resonate with your goals and values? Consider not only what you want to accomplish, but how you want to feel throughout that journey. By intentionally choosing habits that align with your desires and aspirations, you set yourself up for success. Embrace the idea that small, positive changes accumulate over time, weaving together a tapestry of transformation that defines your experience. As you embark on this habit-building journey, remain patient and kind to yourself. Understand that setbacks are a natural part of growth, What matters most is your willingness to continue moving forward. Each time you choose actions that uplift and empower you, you inch closer to living the life you envision. You possess the capability to shape your reality. Embrace the power of positive habits, for they are not merely routine actions, but stepping stones toward your greater potential. Together, let's ignite the flame of transformation, one small but impactful habit at a time. Identify the positive habits you want to nurture, commit to them consistently, and reflect on your progress regularly. This simple but powerful 3-step blueprint will guide you as you cultivate positive habits that can transform your daily life. Start by recognizing which habits resonate with your goals. It might be sustaining a regular exercise routine, adopting a new reading habit, or setting boundaries around your screen time. Focus on what speaks to you and aligns with your vision for an empowered life. Next, the commitment phase is crucial. It requires you to weave these habits into the fabric of your daily routine. Establish specific times for these activities to ensure they become part of your everyday life. Lastly, incorporate regular reflections into your process. Set aside time weekly to review how you're progressing with these habits. Are you remaining consistent? How do you feel mentally and physically as a result of your efforts? These reflections not only keep you accountable, but also allow you to celebrate your successes, no matter how small, and recalibrate if necessary. With this blueprint in hand, you have a clear path toward integrating positive habits into your life. To shift focus back to the value of ongoing engagement with these habits, consider how your surrounding environment can facilitate or hinder success. Reflective environments encourage positive habits, while chaotic surroundings might give rise to old patterns. Make conscious decisions about the spaces where you live and work. For example, if you wish to read more, create a cozy and inviting reading nook, free from distractions. Having a dedicated space for your habit nurtures a positive mindset and makes it easier to integrate that action into your daily life. Additionally, the company you keep plays a critical role in habit formation. Surrounding yourself with individuals who share similar goals or who support your desire for growth will create an uplifting atmosphere and motivate you to stay committed. Share your ambitions with friends or family members, creating an accountability network where each person encourages the other. This supportive framework can help breed discipline, making it less daunting when facing inevitable setbacks. As you consciously work on your habits, you might also face hurdles that challenge your commitment. Embrace these as essential parts of your journey. For instance, if you're trying to incorporate daily meditation and miss a day, it's essential to avoid self-judgment. Instead, view each challenge as a learning opportunity that helps you reaffirm your commitment to positive habits. Rather than being discouraged, ask yourself, how can I adjust my routine to make it easier to meditate consistently? This level of introspection can propel your growth further by adopting a continuous improvement mindset. Realize that cultivating positive habits is not solely about immediate outcomes. It's also about fostering change within and laying a foundation for future growth. Every time you engage with a productive habit, you reinforce beliefs about your capabilities, nurturing a sense of empowerment. As you practice these actions repetitively, you begin to embody not only the habits themselves, but also the characteristics of a proactive and resilient individual. By continuously committing to positive behaviors, you open the door to profound transformation, realizing the power you have to create the life you desire. In this nurturing space of habitual practice, everything melds together. Each small action illuminates the path to your aspirations, proving that great transformations are built upon the consistency of seemingly little choices. Remember, as you cultivate positive habits, you're not just changing your routine, you're actively crafting the foundation for a more fulfilling life. Your journey to growth and empowerment is well within reach, and through dedication to your habits, you have the power to reshape your reality. Consider the story of Lucas, a passionate amateur gardener who longed to grow his own vegetables, but faced repeated failures each season. Instead of seeing these setbacks as signs of being a poor gardener, he adopted a growth mindset. Lucas began researching gardening techniques and experimenting with different plants tailored to his environment. He reached out to local gardening clubs, engaging with experienced gardeners who offered valuable advice and encouragement. Each harvest season brought challenges, yet he approached every obstacle with curiosity, viewing them as learning opportunities. This persistence paid off when, after a year of trial and error, Lucas celebrated his first successful vegetable harvest. His journey exemplifies how embracing a growth mindset can lead to mastery and fulfillment, turning obstacles into stepping stones for success. To encourage self-reflection and personal growth, consider these prompts. How might you apply a growth mindset to a recent challenge you've faced, reframing it as an opportunity for learning and development? As you navigate obstacles, how might you document your progress and insights to remind yourself of your journey and achievements? Finally, how might you seek support from others, whether friends, mentors, or communities, when pursuing your goals, and how can their perspectives enhance your growth? Engaging with these questions can help you uncover new pathways to personal empowerment and motivate you to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Cultivating positive habits is the blueprint for transforming your life and unlocking the potential that resides within you. By taking small, consistent actions, you rewire your mindset and ignite the momentum necessary for lasting change. As we move into the next chapter, prepare to delve into the essential practices of developing mental resilience, where you will discover how to face life's challenges head-on and emerge even stronger. If you're enjoying this journey of self-discovery, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, to continue exploring transformative strategies together. Your commitment to growth is the first step toward a future filled with endless possibilities. Chapter 5: Developing Mental Resilience. What if the key to thriving through life's challenges lies not in avoiding adversity, but in embracing it? Mental resilience is a critical skill that enables us to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to change, and keep moving forward in pursuit of our goals. In this chapter, we'll explore how developing a resilient mindset can transform hardships into opportunities for growth. By understanding the nature of resilience, you can harness its power to rise above obstacles and maintain your focus on what truly matters. Embracing mental resilience is not about pretending challenges don't exist. It's about equipping yourself with the tools to navigate them effectively. Studies in psychology demonstrate that resilience is not merely an innate trait, but a set of skills that can be cultivated over time. Research highlights that individuals with a strong sense of resilience tend to develop healthier coping strategies, better problem-solving skills, and higher overall well-being. They view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than insurmountable barriers. This shift in perspective allows for greater adaptability and an enhanced ability to thrive, regardless of the circumstances. Consider the journey of Nina, a young professional who faced significant obstacles as she launched her career. Initially, she encountered a series of rejections that left her feeling disheartened and questioning her abilities. However, instead of letting these challenges define her, Nina chose to develop her mental resilience. She began to view each rejection as constructive feedback, an invitation to strengthen her skills rather than a reflection of her worth. This mindset shift unleashed her determination, and she devoted herself to expanding her expertise through online courses and networking opportunities. With every setback, Nina grew more resourceful and resilient, ultimately securing an empowering position in her desired field. Her story serves as a testament to the idea that resilience is built through experience, allowing us to transform challenges into stepping stones for success. As you embark on this journey to develop mental resilience, it's essential to cultivate a mindset rooted in self-compassion. Understand that setbacks are part of the human experience. They do not define who you are or dictate your potential. The way you respond to adversity shapes your capacity to grow. Focus on reframing the narratives you tell yourself during challenging times. Instead of spiraling into negativity, ask yourself how you can leverage the experience to nurture your strength. Are there lessons to be learned? Are there skills to be sharpened? This process of reflection creates a valuable opportunity for personal growth, enriching your resilience as you gain new insights. Alongside reframing your thoughts, consider the importance of building a support network. Surrounding yourself with individuals who inspire and uplift you will help you fortify your resilience. Seek out friends, mentors, or organizations that align with your aspirations, creating a sense of community that encourages your growth even in difficult times. Sharing your journey with others can provide new perspectives while reinforcing your belief in your ability to overcome challenges. Embrace the support around you. After all, resilience thrives within a network of connection. As we continue to explore the aspects of resilience, remember that your capacity to adapt and persist will evolve with practice. Each encounter with adversity and every opportunity to learn builds your mental strength, empowering you to overcome future challenges. As you develop this resilience, you create a framework for enduring success, guiding you confidently along your path. While the journey may include bumps along the way, approach each hurdle with the knowledge that you are becoming more capable than ever before. The strength to navigate life's challenges lies within you, waiting to be realized and unleashed. Cultivate a growth-oriented mindset, embrace challenges as opportunities, and foster connections that support your journey. This three-step blueprint serves as your guide for developing mental resilience, empowering you to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence. Begin by consciously shifting your thoughts to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. A growth mindset enables you to see setbacks as valuable lessons rather than insurmountable obstacles. When faced with a challenge, remind yourself that each experience equips you with knowledge and insight, progressively strengthening your resilience. Next, embrace challenges wholeheartedly. Instead of fearing difficulties, recognize them as essential components of your growth journey. Engaging with challenges allows you to push beyond your comfort zone and explore new capacities within yourself. Each time you encounter adversity, ask yourself how it can contribute to your personal development. What skills can you build? What lessons can you learn? By adopting this proactive stance, you unlock pathways that encourage growth rather than stifle it. Remember, true resilience thrives in the arena of struggle. Every challenge you face is a stepping stone to becoming the best version of yourself. Finally, prioritize fostering connections that uplift and encourage you. Surround yourself with individuals who share your aspirations and encourage resilience. These relationships provide support during hard times, creating a sense of community that fortifies your resolve. Having a network of like-minded peers can help you navigate uncertainties and remind you of the strength you possess to overcome challenges. Leaning on trusted friends, mentors, or even joining support groups can provide insights and encouragement that boost your ability to build resilience. Sharing your journey and listening to others fosters a sense of belonging, reminding you that you are not alone in your struggles. As you integrate this blueprint into your life, it's essential to embrace vulnerability as a vital aspect of resilience. Understanding that vulnerability is not a weakness but a point of strength can profoundly change your perception. It allows you to reach out for help, express your feelings honestly, and cultivate deeper connections with those around you. When you embrace vulnerability, you become open to growth opportunities that may revolutionize your understanding of resilience. Vulnerability enhances your ability to confront challenges openly, giving you the courage to face adversity rather than shy away from it. Reflect on your own experiences. Think back to a time when you faced a daunting challenge. Consider how confronting that situation, despite feelings of apprehension, forged growth within you. This principle underscores the notion that resilience develops through facing difficulty directly. Each experience molds your character and adds layers to your resilience. Acknowledge those moments as stepping stones that shaped you into the person you are today. As we continue our journey into building resilience, remember that developing this skill takes time and practice. The goal isn't to eliminate challenges, but to improve your capacity to manage and learn from them. Adopt a mindset that welcomes growth through hardship. Each setback an opportunity to grow and learn. In essence, mental resilience encapsulates your ability to adapt, persist, and recover. It is the inner strength that defines how we navigate life's twists and turns. By implementing this three-step blueprint, you gain the tools necessary to cultivate resilience, enabling you to embrace life's hurdles as invitations for growth. Trust in your journey and the remarkable capacity you possess to emerge strengthened from your experiences. Each day you work toward resilience reaffirms your dedication to personal growth, illuminating the path ahead. Meet Sarah, a high school teacher passionate about engaging her students in new ways. One year, she decided to implement innovative teaching methods, such as project-based learning, but faced fierce resistance from both students and colleagues, unfamiliar with her approach. Instead of becoming discouraged, Sarah viewed this challenge as an opportunity to learn and adapt. She sought feedback from her students, inviting them to express their concerns and suggestions. With this insight, she modified her strategies, incorporating their input to create a collaborative classroom environment. As a result, engagement levels soared, and her students began thriving academically and emotionally. Sarah's journey illustrates how adopting a growth mindset allows us to embrace challenges, learn from setbacks, and ultimately reach new heights of success. To encourage deeper self-reflection and application of the growth mindset, consider these prompts. How might you view a recent challenge in your life as an opportunity for growth rather than an obstacle? Reflect on the lessons you could learn from that experience. How might you seek feedback from those around you in order to enhance your skills and adapt your approach? Consider how this can help you find new perspectives that might lead to improvement. Lastly, how might you cultivate a more supportive environment by surrounding yourself with individuals who inspire you to take risks and embrace challenges? Engaging with these questions can empower you to actively apply a growth mindset in your daily life. Building mental resilience equips you to navigate life's challenges with confidence, empowering you to turn setbacks into opportunities for growth. By embracing this strength, you can rewire your approach to difficulties and ignite the potential within you. As we transition to the next chapter, prepare to explore the transformative power of mastering focus and clarity, where you will learn how to sharpen your concentration and eliminate distractions that hinder your journey. If you're finding value in this exploration of personal growth, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, so we can continue unlocking your incredible potential together. Your journey toward a vibrant, fulfilling life is just beginning. Chapter 6: Mastering Focus and Clarity. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by distractions that pull you away from what truly matters? The ability to master your focus and cultivate clarity is essential for achieving your goals and maximizing your potential. In this chapter, we will explore practical strategies to help you hone your attention and create a mental environment conducive to productivity. By training your focus and minimizing distractions, you not only enhance your work, but also create a sense of peace and fulfillment in your daily life. Mastering focus in today's fast-paced world can feel like an uphill battle. Research shows that humans can lose focus within just 8 seconds, which means that distraction has become a persistent challenge. Despite the barrage of notifications, advertisements, and innumerable commitments vying for your attention, gaining control over your focus is not only possible, but necessary for tangible success. Embracing tools and techniques that enhance concentration can significantly increase your productivity and allow you to engage more fully with your tasks. Imagine being able to immerse yourself in your work, finished not only with a sense of accomplishment, but also with an invigorated spirit. This state of flow, where focus becomes second nature, allows your intrinsic creativity to flourish without interruption. To illustrate the journey toward mastering focus, consider the story of Liam, a graphic designer juggling multiple projects. Frustrated by the constant influx of emails and messages, he found it increasingly difficult to maintain concentration on his creative tasks. Realizing that his overwhelming workload was impairing his productivity, Liam decided to implement a more focused work routine. He began by identifying the most distracting elements in his environment, such as notifications or unnecessary meetings, and eliminated them as much as possible. He created a dedicated workspace marked by organization and clarity, enabling him to settle into his projects without the interruptions that once derailed his flow. Additionally, Liam experimented with the Pomodoro technique, where he focused on specific tasks for 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. As he embraced these strategies, he discovered that he could complete his projects more efficiently and with greater creativity. Central to mastering focus is the practice of mindfulness, a powerful tool that enables you to train your mind to stay anchored in the present moment. Mindfulness encourages an awareness of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By observing distractions as they arise, rather than fighting them, you gradually strengthen your ability to bring your attention back to the task at hand. This gentle recognition that distractions are merely transient experiences enables you to reclaim your mental clarity. Research highlights the benefits of mindfulness, indicating that regular practice can improve concentration levels, reduce stress, and enhance overall well-being. As you embark on the journey to master focus and clarity, remember that this is a skill built over time. Cultivating focus demands patience and practice. Begin by consciously committing to enrichment activities that fortify your concentration. Engage in tasks that require your full attention, limiting distractions as you undertake them. Gradually, immerse yourself in activities that profit from sheer focus and observe how your capacity to concentrate develops. Your efforts to master focus will yield not only enhanced productivity but also a profound sense of peace as you actively create mental space for what matters most. With each decisive step toward clarity, you cultivate the path that leads you closer to your aspirations, empowering you to fully engage in your life and discover newfound fulfillment in everyday tasks. Identify your distractions, establish a designated focus time, and implement regular reflections on your progress. This three-step blueprint serves as your pathway to mastering focus and clarity in your life. Begin by taking the time to pinpoint what disrupts your attention, whether it's smartphone notifications, a cluttered workspace, or interruptions from family or colleagues. Understanding your distractions lays the groundwork for managing them effectively. Next, establish specific blocks of time dedicated to focused work. During these intervals, commit fully to your tasks, championing an undeterred mindset. Finally, incorporate reflections into your routine to assess how well you maintained your focus and what strategies worked best, allowing adjustments to enhance your approach continually. As you begin implementing this blueprint, consider the importance of setting realistic goals for your focus time. It can feel daunting to dive into an extended chunk of work, especially if distractions have ruled your environment for long. Instead, begin with short, manageable intervals, gradually increasing them as you become more comfortable and effective in your practice. These short bursts make focus achievable and ending successful sessions rewarding, reinforcing the habit of concentrated work over time. Embrace the exhilaration of finishing a focus session, even if it only lasts for 10 minutes at first. Each small victory builds momentum and confidence. Understand that another key to mastering focus lies in adopting effective organizational techniques. Creating a structured plan for your day facilitates sharper focus. Start by outlining the most critical tasks you need to accomplish and assigning specific time slots for each task. Write down your intentions using a planner or digital scheduling tools to visualize your tasks, ensuring clarity in your objectives. Organizing tasks reduces mental clutter and allows you to zero in on what needs immediate attention. As you proceed through your day, crossing off completed tasks serves as a gratifying affirmation of your commitment to maintaining focus. Incorporating breaks into your focused work is equally crucial. Without breaks, mental fatigue can set in, causing diminishing returns on your productivity. Use short breaks to recharge your mind and physical body. During these intervals, engage in activities that allow you to refresh, such as stretching, practicing deep breathing exercises, or enjoying a quick walk outdoors. Such brief moments revitalize your energy and clear mental fog, enabling you to return to your work with renewed vigor. As you navigate through this journey toward mastering focus, remember that setbacks are natural. You might find yourself momentarily slipping into distractions or struggling to maintain your concentration. This process does not demand perfection. Instead, it emphasizes progress. When you experience distractions, acknowledge them without self-judgment and simply guide your attention back to the task at hand. Recognize that each distraction is an opportunity for growth, teaching you more about your focus patterns and equipping you with insights to bolster your resilience. In your quest for mastery over focus and clarity, keep your end goals in sight. Visualizing what success looks like once you have mastered these skills can serve as a powerful motivator. Envision the creativity, productivity, and fulfillment you will experience as you gain greater control over your attention and time. This mental image acts as a lighthouse, steering you toward your aspirations and reinforcing your determination to cultivate habits that align with your vision. As you work through the principles of focus and clarity, take heart in the fact that everyone can hone these skills over time. The rewards are plentiful and profoundly enriching, guiding you toward an enriched experience of life, one filled with intention, awareness, and the ability to achieve your goals seamlessly. With patience and dedication, you possess the capacity to transform your relationship with focus, inviting clarity to lead you on a path of lasting success. Meet Rachel, a budding author with a dream of publishing her first novel. Initially, she struggled to complete her manuscript, frequently sidelined by self-doubt and writer's block. Instead of giving up, Rachel embraced a growth mindset. She enrolled in writing workshops to hone her skills and connected with other aspiring authors for support. When faced with critical feedback from peers, instead of feeling discouraged, she viewed it as valuable insight to refine her work. Each critique became a stepping stone, leading her to strengthen her writing and deepen her character development. After months of dedication and resilience, Rachel finally completed her novel. Her journey exemplifies the power of a growth mindset, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and success in her passion. To deepen your self-reflection and apply a growth mindset effectively, consider these prompts. How might you embrace feedback in a recent project or endeavor as a vital tool for improvement rather than as criticism? Reflect on how shifting your perspective can enhance your growth. How might you identify a goal that feels daunting right now and break it down into manageable steps, allowing you to focus on incremental progress? Lastly, how might you celebrate your small victories along the way, reinforcing your resilience and commitment to growth? Engaging with these questions can empower you to turn challenges into opportunities, deepening your journey toward personal and professional development. Mastering focus and clarity empowers you to rewire your attention, igniting your productivity and unleashing your potential. As we transition into the next chapter, prepare to explore the art of developing mental resilience, where you'll learn to navigate life's challenges with renewed strength and confidence. If you're finding value in this journey of self-improvement, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, so together we can continue unlocking the powerful strategies necessary for your personal transformation. Embrace this journey with an open heart, knowing that every step taken is a stride toward the life you've always envisioned. Chapter 7. Reprogramming for Success. What if the most powerful tool for your success has been lying dormant within you, waiting for the right moment to awaken? Reprogramming your mindset is essential to unlocking potential that may have remained hidden by limiting beliefs and past experiences. In this chapter, we will explore practical techniques to shift your thinking patterns and realign your mindset with your aspirations. By actively reprogramming how you perceive challenges and opportunities, you can cultivate an internal environment that fosters success and resilience. This journey into the realm of your inner landscape invites you to embrace possibilities and shape your path forward. At the core of reprogramming for success lies the understanding that your thoughts significantly influence your experiences. Research in neuroscience has found that thoughts can shape neural pathways, creating the mental patterns we subsequently live out in our daily lives. When you consciously redirect your thought patterns, you're not only fostering a healthier mindset, but also paving the way for positive change. When faced with an obstacle, instead of retreating into self-doubt, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This shift illuminates the entrance to an empowered mindset, allowing you to turn setbacks into stepping stones toward your goals. By building awareness around your thoughts, you can begin to dismantle the barriers that have long inhibited your progress. Consider the journey of Dave, an aspiring entrepreneur who initially found himself overwhelmed by his fear of failure. Despite having a great business idea, he couldn't shake the feeling that he wasn't capable of executing it. Instead of succumbing to that fear, Dave decided to take actionable steps to reprogram his mindset. He started by documenting his fears and reframing them as challenges he could overcome. Each week, he focused on one fear at a time, replacing it with a supportive and affirmative statement. For instance, he transformed, "I might fail," into "every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow." This deliberate shift in thinking bolstered his confidence and ignited a fierce determination within him. Over time, as he took small steps toward executing his business plan, he could see each fear diminish, replaced by a growing belief in his capabilities. Dave's story exemplifies the immense power of reprogramming as he successfully sculpted a mindset that embraced possibility. As you embark on your journey of reprogramming for success, it is essential to equip yourself with practical strategies. One effective technique is visualization, where you imagine yourself achieving success in vivid detail. This powerful exercise helps solidify your aspirations and creates a mental blueprint that guides your actions. Envision overcoming obstacles, reaching milestones, and celebrating victories. In doing so, you are sending a clear message to your subconscious mind about what is possible. The more you immerse yourself in this experience, the more your beliefs and behaviors start to align with this vision. Another invaluable tool in reprogramming your mindset involves practicing gratitude regularly. Fostering an attitude of gratitude shifts your perspective from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Reflecting on the positives in your life, no matter how small, helps to rewire your brain to focus on opportunities instead of limitations. Each acknowledgement acts as a gentle reminder that success is within reach, laying a resilient foundation as you navigate the ups and downs of your journey. Reprogramming for success is not a sprint, but rather a deliberate practice, one that allows you to redefine how you perceive both challenges and triumphs. Remember, the power to change lies within you. By tuning into your thoughts and adjusting them proactively, you can cultivate a transformative mindset that propels you toward your dreams. This ongoing process offers the chance to harness your potential fully, inviting you to step into the life you envision. Embrace this opportunity and watch as your mindset shifts from limitations to boundless possibilities, allowing you to pave a road to success that is entirely your own. Identify limiting beliefs, create empowering affirmations, and practice consistency in your new mindset. This three-step blueprint serves as your roadmap to effectively reprogram your thoughts and align them with the success you envision for yourself. Start by recognizing the limiting beliefs that creep into your daily thinking. These beliefs often manifest as thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed." Acknowledging their presence is the first step toward dismantling them. Next, formulate empowering affirmations that counter those negative narratives. For every limiting belief, create a positive statement that reinforces your capacity for growth and success. Finally, consistency is key. Practice your affirmations daily and integrate them into your routine, gradually embedding new thought patterns into your subconscious. As you progress on this path, it's essential to embrace the idea of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This scientific concept supports the notion that your thoughts shape your realities. When you engage in positive thinking and affirmations, you effectively wire your brain for success. Research has shown that repeated positive thoughts lead to strengthened neural pathways, making it easier for you to access empowerment and resilience over time. It's reassuring to realize that the more you affirm positive truths about yourself, the more you cultivate a fertile environment for success and well-being. Consider the experience of Priya, a young marketing professional who felt trapped in a cycle of self-doubt. For years, she struggled with thoughts undermining her potential, convinced that she could never compete with more experienced colleagues. After attending a personal development seminar, Priya was inspired to address these limiting beliefs head-on. She identified her self-doubts and began crafting empowering affirmations, such as, "I possess unique talents that contribute to my team's success," and continuous learning fuels my growth. Priya diligently repeated her affirmations each morning, setting intent for the day ahead. As time passed, she noticed a transformation taking place. Her confidence blossomed, and she began to take on challenging projects without second-guessing her abilities. As Priya pushed herself out of her comfort zone, she also recognized another vital element in the reprogramming process: surrounding herself with positivity. Engaging with uplifting people and resources allowed her to further reinforce her new mindset. By actively seeking out mentors, supportive coworkers, and enriching content such as books and podcasts that aligned with her goals, she created an empowering framework that sustained her growth. This community validation provided the encouragement she needed to keep pushing forward, demonstrating that successful reprogramming isn't just about personal efforts, but also about cultivating a positive influence. During this transformative journey, remember that reprogramming doesn't happen overnight. Patience and self-compassion are essential to your success. There will be days filled with doubt and setbacks, but these moments are opportunities for growth, not indications of failure. Each minor setback presents an opening for reflection and recalibration. Ask yourself how you can use those experiences to reinforce your affirmations and strengthen your resolve. Ultimately, reprogramming for success is a deeply personal, ongoing practice, one that opens up doors to limitless opportunities. With each passing day, as you identify limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering thoughts, you actively shape a future where success is not simply a possibility, but an inevitable outcome. Embrace the power of your mind to reinvent your narrative, cultivate self-belief, and create a fulfilling life woven with purpose. The courage to take responsibility for your thoughts is the key that unlocks the extraordinary potential within you. Your journey to success starts here, beckoning you to climb higher and seize the opportunities waiting to unfold. Consider the story of Jordan, a young software developer who faced significant setbacks while trying to launch his first mobile app. After numerous coding errors and failed beta tests, he struggled with feelings of frustration and doubt. Instead of giving up, Jordan embraced a growth mindset. He began attending coding meetups to seek feedback and connect with experienced developers. Each evening, he dedicated time to learning from online courses, tackling the areas where he felt weakest. He viewed his failures not as a reflection of his ability, but as steps on his journey to success. Over several months of hard work and persistent learning, Jordan finally launched his app successfully, receiving positive reviews. His journey illustrates how viewing challenges as opportunities can lead to remarkable achievements. To encourage meaningful self-reflection and application of a growth mindset, consider these prompts. How might you redefine a recent setback in your own life as an opportunity for personal growth and learning? Reflect on the lessons you can draw from that experience. How might you engage with a mentor or a supportive community to gain insights and encouragement in your journey toward your goals? Think about the importance of collaboration in overcoming challenges. Finally, how might you incorporate a daily practice of affirmations or reflections that reinforce your belief in your abilities? Engaging with these questions can empower you to embrace challenges as pathways to growth and cultivate a mindset that fosters resilience and success. Reprogramming your mindset is the key to unlocking your true potential, allowing you to ignite transformative change in your life. As we move into the next chapter, get ready to explore the art of embracing a growth mindset, where you will learn to cultivate resilience and turn challenges into stepping stones for success. If you're finding value in this inspiring journey, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, so we can continue to unlock the powerful tools you need for creating a fulfilling and empowered life. The adventure towards self-discovery and lasting transformation awaits you. Let's dive deeper together. Chapter 8. Embracing a Growth Mindset. Have you ever wondered how adopting a simple shift in perspective could fundamentally change your life? Embracing a growth mindset enables you to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and development. In this chapter, we'll delve into how this mindset empowers you to approach both personal and professional aspirations with renewed enthusiasm. By shifting away from a fixed mindset, Where abilities and intelligence are seen as static, you open the door to continuous learning and improvement. This journey of embracing a growth mindset fosters resilience, creativity, and ultimately leads you toward achieving your fullest potential. The concept of a growth mindset, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, emphasizes that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. When you adopt this mindset, you develop a love for learning and are motivated to put forth sustained effort in facing challenges. Research reveals that individuals who actively embrace a growth mindset correlate with improved performance and greater achievement. For instance, those who believe they can increase their intelligence tend to pursue challenges more vigorously and demonstrate a more resilient attitude in the face of setbacks. This paradigm shift inspires greater persistence, leading to more substantial and progressive outcomes. Take the story of Mia, a high school student who initially struggled with mathematics. With a fixed mindset, she convinced herself that she simply wasn't math smart and frequently avoided taking advanced math classes. However, after a conversation with her supportive teacher, Mia was encouraged to reframe her perspective on challenges. Instead of viewing her struggles as definitive proof of her inadequacy, she began to see them as opportunities to learn and grow. With determination, Mia engaged in additional math tutoring sessions and embraced the challenges presented in her coursework. Slowly but surely, her performance began to improve, each small triumph reinforcing her newfound belief in her abilities. By the end of the year, Mia earned top marks in her advanced math class, illustrating how embracing a growth mindset can lead to remarkable transformation. As you embark on your own journey to embrace a growth mindset, remember that it requires conscious effort and practice. Start by identifying areas in your life where you may be operating from a fixed mindset, and gently challenge those limiting beliefs. Reframe negative self-talk into empowering affirmations that emphasize your capacity for growth. For example, instead of saying, "I'm terrible at public speaking," try reframing it as, "I'm developing my public speaking skills, and each opportunity is a chance to improve." This simple exercise encourages a shift in perspective, opening up the possibility for personal growth. Additionally, surround yourself with individuals who embody a growth mindset. Engaging with communities or groups that celebrate learning and resilience can inspire you to adopt similar beliefs. Sharing experiences, challenges, and victories with others who encourage growth fosters a collective sense of empowerment. Remember, it's essential to celebrate not just the big wins, but also the incremental progress that signals your commitment to growth. In essence, embracing a growth mindset transforms your approach to learning, obstacles, and triumphs. It invites you to acknowledge your ability to improve and adapt, contributing to a naturally fulfilling journey toward relief and achievements. With each step you take toward this new perspective, you're not only expanding your horizons, but also laying a solid foundation for ultimate success in all aspects of your life. Your journey allows you to harness the power of belief and resilience, propelling you forward and inspiring those around you. Embrace the possibility that you can learn and grow from every experience, and soon enough, you'll find that the path to fulfilling your potential is within your grasp. Identify fixed mindset beliefs, challenge those thoughts with positive affirmations, and commit to lifelong learning. This 3-step blueprint serves as a roadmap to cultivating a growth mindset in your everyday life. Begin by recognizing the thoughts or beliefs that may be holding you back. Often, these fixed mindset beliefs stem from past experiences or internalized notions of what you believe you can achieve. Once you have identified those beliefs, challenge them by creating positive affirmations that emphasize your ability to grow and learn. Replace the negative self-talk with encouraging statements that transform your perspective. Finally, commit to lifelong learning by seeking out new experiences, acquiring new skills, and embracing feedback as a catalyst for improvement. As you navigate the journey of embracing a growth mindset, it is essential to create an environment conducive to growth. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire and motivate you to become the best version of yourself. Like-minded people who share their knowledge and encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone. Engaging with supportive communities, whether in person or online, fosters connections that uplift you and stimulate personal development. Research indicates that people who engage with others in growth-oriented environments tend to exhibit stronger resilience and a greater propensity for learning. These meaningful interactions normalize the process of growth, encouraging you to share both your challenges and your achievements without fear of judgment. Additionally, practice self-reflection regularly to assess your progress. Self-reflection is a powerful tool that enables you to understand your mindset better and recognize the shifts you are making. Take time to journal about your thoughts, experiences, and the challenges you face. Use this practice to document your responses to setbacks and your progress toward overcoming them. Over time, reviewing your reflections will allow you to observe patterns in your thinking, enabling you to celebrate your growth continuously. This practice fosters a sense of accountability, encouraging you to recognize the moments when you've stepped out of your comfort zone and cultivated resilience. Consider the experiences of Alex, a mid-level manager at a thriving startup who faced immense pressure to meet quarterly targets. Initially, he found himself consumed by self-doubt, believing he lacked the necessary skills to lead his team effectively. However, after participating in a leadership workshop centered around developing a growth mindset, Alex made a conscious decision to embrace new challenges. He began to focus on problems as opportunities for learning. With the encouragement of his peers and the support of his mentor, Alex's perspective slowly shifted. He set out to improve by actively seeking feedback from his team members, recognizing their insights would help him grow as a leader. This commitment transformed his relationships and fostered a collaborative environment. As Alex developed a growth mindset over time, he noticed a remarkable change in his leadership approach. He became more open to trying new strategies and encouraging his team to innovate. With each successful project and every lesson learned from failure, his confidence flourished. This cultivation of a growth mindset allowed Alex not only to thrive in his role, but also to uplift his entire team's mindset. Seeing their own potential transformed them into advocates of continuous improvement, mirroring Alex's growth journey. Embracing a growth mindset means accepting that the path to personal development is not linear. Challenges along that path may arise, yet each represents a chance to learn and evolve. Approach these experiences with curiosity and determination, reminding yourself that every step contributes to your journey of growth. By committing to the principles of self-reflection, fostering supportive relationships, and actively challenging fixed beliefs, you open up a world of possibilities. Allow this mindset to empower and propel you forward as you courageously embrace the unfolding journey towards success. The ability to decide how you respond to challenges truly determines the heights you may achieve. Meet Ellie, a dedicated teacher who yearned to enhance her classroom environment but struggled with keeping her students engaged. Initially disheartened by low participation, she decided to adopt a growth mindset. Instead of accepting defeat, Ellie sought feedback from her students to understand their interests and learning styles. She attended workshops on innovative teaching methods and introduced interactive lessons that incorporated technology and collaborative projects. With each new approach, she embraced the challenges that came her way, viewing them as learning opportunities. As a result, her students became more engaged and excited about learning. Ellie's journey exemplifies how embracing a growth mindset can transform challenges into successes, fostering both personal and community growth in the classroom. To encourage deeper self-reflection and application of a growth mindset, consider these prompts. How might you identify a challenge in your own life that you've been avoiding and view it as an opportunity for growth? Think about the skills or insights you can gain from facing it head-on. How might you actively seek feedback from trusted peers or mentors to help you uncover areas for improvement and cultivate a mindset of learning? Reflect on what feedback can teach you. Lastly, how might you celebrate your small successes along the way as important milestones in your growth journey? Acknowledging these victories can reinforce your commitment to continual improvement and motivate you to keep pushing forward. Embracing a growth mindset allows you to rewire your thinking and unlock your true potential, transforming challenges into opportunities for success. As we look ahead to the next chapter, prepare to dive into the essential strategies for sustaining resilience in the face of obstacles. You'll discover how to harness your inner strength and apply it to every area of your life. If you're finding value in this journey of self-discovery, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where we'll continue to ignite your path to empowerment together. Your journey toward a more fulfilling and successful life is just beginning. Let's explore these powerful strategies side by side. Chapter 9: Sustaining Lifelong Transformation. What if the secret to lasting change lies not just in starting strong, but in developing the discipline to maintain your momentum? Sustaining lifelong transformation requires an ongoing commitment to personal growth and an unwavering belief in your capacity to evolve. In this chapter, we'll explore essential strategies for not only initiating change, but also ensuring it becomes a permanent part of your life. Embracing this journey means recognizing that transformation isn't a one-time event, but rather a continuous process that unfolds and deepens over time. By cultivating habits that support sustained growth, you can honor your commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. To foster lasting transformation, it's important to establish a daily routine that reflects your aspirations and goals. Having a structured plan helps keep you on track and reminds you of your intentions. Research indicates that forming consistent habits is crucial for long-term success. A study by psychologist Dr. Wendy Wood demonstrates that habits make up about 43% of our daily actions, emphasizing how important it is to create routines centered around your desired outcomes. This method allows you to not only manage time effectively, but reinforce your focus on personal growth. The more consistently you practice daily habits that align with your goals, the more effortlessly they become part of your identity. To illustrate this concept, let's consider the experience of Daniel, a young professional who desperately wanted to improve his health and fitness. He started strong, committing to a rigorous exercise regimen and strict diet. However, as weeks went by, he began to struggle with maintaining this intensity amid his busy schedule. Realizing that his approach wasn't sustainable, Daniel decided to redefine his plan. Instead of adhering to a restrictive diet and grueling workouts, he focused on creating a flexible fitness routine that fit seamlessly into his life. Daniel incorporated short workouts throughout his day and made simple, healthy swaps in his meals rather than following an overly restrictive diet. By anchoring his fitness goals within his already busy life, he transformed his intentions into enduring habits. Over time, these small adjustments led to significant improvements in his overall health and well-being. This inspiring journey underscores the idea that sustainability is about finding balance and acknowledging that every step, no matter how small, contributes to his transformational path. As you reflect on your own journey toward lasting change, consider the importance of self-compassion. Transformation can be a winding road filled with ups and downs. There will be days when you feel invigorated and motivated, and others when you struggle to maintain your momentum. Embrace these fluctuations as part of the process. When setbacks occur, remind yourself that they do not erase your progress. Instead of allowing them to derail you, acknowledge the challenges and recommit to your journey. By practicing self-compassion, you create an environment where growth can flourish and your resilience deepens. In sustaining lifelong transformation, community also plays a vital role. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire and support your journey. Engaging with a network that shares your values fosters accountability and encouragement. Whether it's family, friends, or a professional community, connecting with others amplifies your commitment to transformation, as we're often more motivated to persevere together. Ultimately, sustaining transformation requires a blend of commitment, adaptability, and a nurturing mindset. Embrace the journey that unfolds before you with patience and openness. Every step toward personal growth is an achievement, reinforcing your belief in your potential. Remember, transformation is not a destination, but rather a lifelong exploration of self-discovery. Each small effort compounds over time to yield significant results. As you embark on this path, trust in your ability to maintain your commitment to growth and allow each day to deepen your understanding of who you are and who you can become. Embrace the incredible possibilities that await you in this ongoing journey of transformation. Recognize your progress, adjust your goals regularly, and reinforce your commitment to lifelong learning. This 3-step blueprint outlines a practical approach for sustaining transformation in your life. Begin by acknowledging the progress you have made, no matter how small. Celebrating each step reinforces the positive behaviors that contribute to your growth. Next, remain flexible in your journey by adjusting your goals as needed. Life circumstances change, and so might your aspirations. Being open to recalibrating your objectives allows you to stay aligned with your evolving self. Finally, commit to lifelong learning, seeking new skills and perspectives that will continue to enrich your life and fuel your ongoing transformation. As you move into the practical application of this blueprint, it is essential to integrate consistent reflection into your routine. By frequently assessing not only where you started, but also the progress you've achieved, you cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness. This self-reflection can illuminate both strengths and areas for development, empowering you to make informed decisions about your growth. Scheduling regular check-ins with yourself, such as weekly or monthly reflections, can serve as a valuable checkpoint, allowing you to celebrate successes and recalibrate as necessary. Embracing this practice reinforces the idea that growth is not solely about the end goal, but about enjoying the journey and learning from each experience along the way. Consider the story of Alex, a dedicated engineer who embarked on a personal transformation journey to enhance his leadership skills. At the beginning of his journey, Alex established specific goals, including improving his public speaking and fostering better communication within his team. Initially, he found it challenging to maintain focus on these goals amidst the demands of his work. However, Alex committed to tracking his progress regularly. This not only allowed him to celebrate small victories, but also highlighted areas where he needed to adjust his strategies. For example, when he discovered that presenting to peers was particularly daunting, Alex sought mentorship from colleagues experienced in public speaking. Their guidance not only bolstered his confidence, but also provided him with new techniques that he could adapt in his own style. As Alex navigated this transformation, he also embraced the concept of lifelong learning. He enrolled in workshops and online courses, continually expanding his skill set. This commitment to learning opened new doors for networking opportunities and let him become part of a community focused on similar growth trajectories. Alex's journey illustrates how sustaining transformation requires dedication, introspection, and the flexibility to adapt as circumstances evolve. Recognizing that sustaining transformation is not a linear path is vital. Instead, it consists of cyclical phases where reflection and adjustment nurture growth over time. When setbacks arise, frame them as integral elements of your journey, rather than indications of failure. Every challenge you encounter becomes an opportunity for reinvention and improvement, highlighting your profound capacity for resilience. The openness to learning from these experiences fuels your development and empowers you to stride forward confidently. In this journey of self-improvement, creating a supportive environment cannot be overstated. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth and inspire you to push your boundaries further. Flawlessly aligning your endeavors with like-minded individuals fosters a sense of community that encourages shared learning and collective progress. As you embrace this 3-step blueprint, remain steadfast in your commitment to sustaining transformation, wrapped in patience and self-compassion. Every act of dedication reinforces your belief in your potential and nurtures the foundations of your growth journey. Lifelong transformation is a rich, vibrant journey carried out with intention and fueled by curiosity. With every small step taken, you reinforce your commitment to continual progression, trusting that you are crafting a remarkable life full of purpose and fulfillment. Keep your vision clear and your mind open to every possibility ahead. The adventure you're embarking upon will shape not only your own life, but also positively influence those around you. Meet Jamie, a graphic designer who faced repeated rejections when submitting her artwork to various online galleries. Initially discouraged, she decided to shift her perspective and embrace a growth mindset. Instead of viewing the rejections as personal failures, Jamie began to see them as valuable feedback that could enhance her skills. She attended workshops to learn new techniques, actively sought criticism from fellow artists, and dedicated time each week to experiment with different styles. Over the course of months, her persistence paid off. Not only did she refine her craft, but her work was eventually accepted by multiple galleries. Jamie's journey exemplifies the power of a growth mindset, transforming obstacles into opportunities and reinforcing her belief in her ability to evolve and succeed. To foster self-application and encourage a growth mindset, consider these reflective prompts. How might you redefine a recent setback in your life as a learning opportunity rather than a failure? Reflect on what insights or skills you can gain from that experience. How might you seek constructive feedback from friends, colleagues, or mentors to support your growth and development? Think about how their perspectives could help you identify areas for improvement. Finally, how might you set aside time each week to explore a new skill or interest that challenges you? Engaging in new experiences can empower your journey toward continuous growth and inspire you to embrace change with enthusiasm. Sustaining lifelong transformation empowers you to rewire your habits and ignite a journey of continuous growth. As we look ahead to the next chapter, prepare to discover the keys to mastering emotional intelligence, which will enhance your ability to connect with yourself and others on a deeper level. If you're finding value in this exploration of personal development, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint. Together, we'll continue to build the blueprint for a fulfilling and impactful life that reflects your true potential. Embrace the possibilities ahead, knowing that each step brings you closer to the extraordinary version of yourself you strive to become. In conclusion, you've journeyed from the constraints of limiting beliefs to the empowering realm of unstoppable habits. This transformational arc is a testament to the potential within you. Now, I encourage you to select one of the blueprints from this book and apply it today, sharing your victories with your community. Thank you for committing to your growth. Remember that lifelong success blossoms from daily actions. If you found value in this journey, please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Brainpower Blueprint, as we continue to explore and nurture your path to success together.